Aloha. This is Jeff Gere. I'm talking to you from Honolulu, Hawaii. And I have something to share with you, which is quite special. On March 23rd to 29th, my friend and I, Mark Jeffers on Kauai, are doing a retreat, a storytelling retreat, the Story Hui Kauai on Kauai. Kauai. Are you kidding? Yes. Let me tell you about it. Where is Kauai? Hawaii is the farthest place from all other places on the globe. 5 hours in any direction to get to California, Oregon, Washington, Alaska, Japan, the Philippines. We are in the heart of the Northern Pacific. The northern tip of the 7 most major islands is Kauai, the oldest one with the deepest valleys and the most rainfall. And off of it is the forbidden island of Ni'ihau, privately owned. You'll hear stories about that place. So you fly in on Kauai to the center on the east called Lihue. We'll catch you with a van. We'll take you down and around the island to Hanapepe. Hanapepe is where Storybook Theater is, in an old building that had fallen over during a hurricane. Mark Jeffers, my partner in crime in this retreat center, put the building right, reinforced it, and has turned it into an art center and a historical center with a peace garden and a performance venue in the back, Hanapepe, which looks like a movie set. I'm not kidding. Then we drive south and go to Waimea along the coast and head up the edge of the Grand Canyon of Kauai, Waimea Canyon, with its waterfalls and its rainbows. At the very top of that canyon is Kokeʻe, where the Methodist camp is that we'll be staying in for the retreat, the storytelling retreat. Many are called, but few are chosen. Those who have chosen to come, 25 of them will gather together in the Story Hui, the story circle, on the top of Kauai in Kokeʻe. Kokeʻe has a meadow. We'll sit in that meadow and have a lunch. And in it, near it, there's a Kokeʻe Lodge where we'll do a show the next night. There's also an educational center where we'll learn about the flora and the fauna and the birds, the unique and endangered species which populate that place only. And we'll walk over to the edge and look over the other side of the peak of that mountain into Kalalau Valley, which is so remote you have to hike into it. There are no roads. Spectacular. Have you ever seen clouds forming as they swirl up against these giant cliffs in front of your eyes, making shapes, turning, shining, glowing in the afternoon sun? Yes, we will do a show at the Kokeʻe Lodge. And then we'll go down to Hanapepe. We'll see where they make sea salt. We'll see where the beach is, and we'll go through the old town and finally end up in the Lawai International Center. Dig this. The old Japanese cane workers got together in 1904 and built 88 shrines, replicating an ancient pilgrimage place in Shikoku, Japan. So they built on the side of the hill these little temples, and you walk with devotion, your hands together, and look in the little windows and see the Buddhas. It's charmingly quaint. It's a unique place in the world. And they're having a big celebration that Sunday, and we will add to it sacred stories. The next day, we'll be going to the North Shore for a field trip. To the very northern end of the road, Haena is the name of the place. It's fabled in the Hi'iake Kapoloa Pele, the epic tale of the Hawaiian people. 2 monumental turns of the story happened on the cliffs there, one with Pele and one with Hi'iaka. We'll tell you those stories and many more because we are hosted by the Limahuli Gardens, which are right on that valley, and showing you the flora, the fauna. And you see that little thatched hut? We'll be doing stories in there. And then on the way home, we'll do a picnic family show in this theater in Kilauea. I just wanted you to take a taste, show you some of the places that are in store for you if you're bright enough to join the circle of storytellers for the Kauai Hui Retreat, March 23rd to 29th. What? You don't know anything about it? You're interested? Well, you better write me quick. My email, jeffgear1031@gmail.com. That'll get you started. There already are people making reservations, paying their money, getting in line. I hope you're among us. The storytelling retreat on Kauai in March. Thaw your bones and treat your ears to a feast of stories in a unique way. You'll never get closer to Kauai than this. Aloha.